Hi everyone, I'm so happy that you're here. Namaste. My name is Conny and today I'm going to share with you my love for dance and how it can enrich your life and how we can use it as a powerful spiritual tool to actually manifest whatever we want to have in our lives and to live more our truth and be our authentic selves. So this is going to be one of many videos to come about it, and it's a first introduction to actually also get you on board and to start exchanging with you about your experiences with dance. So I invite you, or I challenge you, to actually take part in a 30-day dance challenge and to just start today and commit to 30 days of dancing. And it probably doesn't look like what you might be thinking now. It's really whatever you want to make it look like, and it's just the commitment to take a piece of your day, to take the time and space to explore whatever wants to come to you then. And I think it can look very, very different every day, and whatever feels good to you, and you can really see what your needs are at the moment and just see what your higher self or your soul or whatever you want to call it, whatever connects you to be more you, and however that wants to express itself through you. So it's more about letting your soul, your higher self, take over and take the lead, and just see how it flows and how it feels to expand in this new perspective, in this broader consciousness. And it's actually so much fun. It's so enriching, and everything that's there is allowed to be there. And whenever we have some heavier emotion, some denser resistance maybe inside of us, that's also allowed to be there, and we can see how dance can transform it and just explore with that. I believe 30 days is a perfect time frame to develop a habit and to really give us some time to explore and see how different it could be. And then after those 30 days, you can take some time to reflect and see if you want to go on with it and add another 30 days. But the commitment of 30 days, I believe, is very helpful to give yourself and your body the time to explore and implement it into our everyday lives, because I believe it's very powerful to implement dance in our everyday life, because it really brings us into different, deeper layers of our consciousness, of some form of wisdom that we can access through that. And it's a different wisdom than the one that we are used to accessing through our mind. And I've experienced that so many answers are coming to me when I'm dancing, and sometimes answers that I haven't even asked the questions for. And it's just a very different level of consciousness. It's really a broader perspective, and I feel we can access some wisdom in our cells, in our whole body, and really embody what it feels to be more of ourself and more in higher consciousness, and still in our body, and really still be grounded. That's also why I think it's perfect to do it in the morning, when we are still in this higher vibration consciousness from sleeping, when we were very connected to our higher self, and we just start the day and really celebrate our body and use it to ground ourselves for the day, and still be connected and see whatever comes out of this flow and what wants to be lived through us for the day. And we can just let our ego step aside and let our higher selves take over. And I think it's very beautiful. And I also invite you to just go with whatever suits you at the moment. So maybe you want to listen to a particular type of music that day, or maybe you don't want to listen to music at all. This might not be typically what we associate with dancing, but I think it makes a lot of sense sometimes to just listen to the silence and see what's going on around us, maybe perceive the sounds from nature or from our own breath, and just focus on our inner rhythm and just go with this flow and just concentrate on the movement itself. And then also it's nice, I think, if you have done some verbal manifestation techniques. For example, if you're listening to our videos where I am manifesting with a guest and we really flow and talk about what we want to see in our lives, then you can actually use dance to combine it and to dance while you're listening to it, or after you listen to it, and or after you've been journaling. You can really use your body to feel and explore how this new perspective feels, and how how it is to try on this expanded version of yours, and how it is to move in this expanded place and truth that you have accessed. So I believe it's so powerful to combine our language, our mind, and our body, and use both of those tools to manifest what we want to see more in our lives and to access the abundance that we have already inside of us. And it's really not about how it looks like on the outside. It's just about finding this inner centered part inside of us and expressing that and exploring how it feels to be our authentic self and become more and more our higher self and be connected to that, and to really let it flow and to kind of step aside. And it's also a great metaphor, I think, for how I want to live my life, that I want to be connected first and then act from that part and take every step and every movement in my life from that connected part with my higher self. And also it's also very comforting to know that I have the support from my higher self, and it's so nice that I can just allow things to happen and let my higher self take over and just be the vessel for all the abundance that wants to flow through me. So it's really a great way to explore that and practice that through dance, I believe. And also it's a wonderful tool to just celebrate life and just raise our frequencies and yeah, be happy and thankful that we are alive, we have this body, and yeah, we decided to incarnate on this beautiful planet, and just let's just dance with all of that. I'm currently writing a book about it, and I'll let you know when it's out. And yeah, it's just a love letter to dance, and I'm curious what you love about dance and how you are using it as a spiritual tool and how it's enriching your life. So thank you so much for sharing, and I wish you a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye. Whatever comes through us, and we are bringing it more into the world by dancing with every step we take, with every movement we make. And that actually rhymed.